Arrived at the best part. Hey, Captain. So, this could be interesting. Because this is either going to be ironic or I am going to last long enough to it being actually maybe possibly the truth. I did a little bit of grinding just to get journal entries and indirectly a little bit of cash. So let me check real fast. Because one of the things I've been trying to do. Also, I hope everyone had a good holiday. To any American who shows up for this. If they should arrive here for this or be listening to it for the Canadians, it was just a weekend for you, but you know. I hope you had a good one of those too. So, I've been trying to, for some of these, okay, not hardbone hoppers. We're gonna encounter more of them later. But when I've had the chance, I've been trying to leave them at like 1 kill, because then it can pop up when I encounter them naturally and we can just do it then. We're gonna also find a bunch more of the ants too. It's fine. But, oh, the freaking bloat roaches are disgusting. Oh yeah, I've learned something interesting about the spit squits. When we eventually find them again, I'll talk about that. Anyways, 3 things that died. 2 of them are not my fault. The third one is because I didn't care about that. Thanksgiving was a solid 6 out of 10. That's... That is fair. I feel that. I'm both in even more of a state of that and past that state nowadays. So, let me see. I need to find... So, going back up this way, where are the Myrmites? I think I passed them, didn't I? Yeah, we need to be in Biles' area. Ah, here it is. Crawling insect with a sizzling bile sac in its abdomen. The threat of its exploding rear is an effective deterrent to predators, but the slightest jolt or fall can cause its premature end. So, these guys explode when they die, and I accidentally killed the final one to get this entry to pop when a different one exploded and killed the one next to it. So, you know, it wasn't intentional. Nearby, we have Silken here. This one I did because they're fucking annoying to fight, and I didn't want to have to go back and find one again to fight it, so. Cunning bug that hunts with darts fashioned from steak and bile. They know well their domain, lurking in wait in its byways and bogs, always ready to pounce. And then the other one, I think we need to go to the Citadel for this. Not you. This one. Cogwork Choir Bug. Bug forged of iron, rotor, and cog. The automaton works tirelessly to maintain the core that houses it. Its core is filled with fine mechanisms. That alone should not produce such a convincing mimic of life. Silk must also be used to animate this artifice, though exactly how, I am not sure. This. This one accidentally ran off an edge and fell to its death, which counted as my kill, which made the journal entry pop up. Now this is an interesting note. Go back to the swamp squid. When I got to the swamp squid earlier, they're in the same area where these Barnacks are, right? Because there's these little flying guys, and the Barnacks, like the barnacles from Half-Life, will grab them and eat them. And at the time I joked, I don't care, that's my kill anyways. Turns out, that specifically is not. I assume in a kind of like fun little attention to detail there. I guess the assumption is when the Barnack death animation triggers to kill the squid, the spit squid, it overrides an enemy dying, counting for the Hunter's Journal, because even if you directed them towards it, it's still something else's kill instead of yours. Whereas if it's something inanimate killing it, even if it's from its mistake, I guess the idea is you're still the hunter that drove them to it. Which, you know, I think that's kind of fun. I might be wrong about that. That might be just, you know, projection. I might have miscounted that, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. Alright. So we have a little bit of busy work to do before we can really get going here. A couple things I need to address. I've marked a couple of them on the map, in fact. So I guess let's go first to Farfields. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay, let's leave here. Do you remember to highlight your previous stream? I did. But thank you. I did ask you to remind me. I meant not in the context of during the stream, but that is fair. Also, hey, Katie. Alright. I went the wrong way. High Halls is faster. I forgot. I can't run super fast because we're in Witchcraft. It's fine. It's fine. I'll deal with it. Don't care. It's fine. I don't like that he did 4 mask of damage to me, but we don't need to worry about him. Alright. Oh, I must rest of the bench. Doop. Okay. Got a cool new toy. Next controller. 8-bit dope. New controller. You know, I couldn't even figure that. I was like, oh. 8-bit dope Pro 3. Oh. Have you gotten a chance to break it in properly yet? Is it good? Oh, let's go to Grand Bellway. So 2 of the things we missed. Does it do extra things? Oh, that's also an important question. We could do the wireware thing, but we'll come back for that. Let's go to Farfields for now. It's a great design. It works great on Switch too. Mostly works on Steam. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Oh, this would be so much easier if I could run faster. That's okay. I could just turn off the map. I mean, the compass. But I feel like if an SNES gamepad and a DualShock had a baby. Ah. I need to remember how to control this game. Because it's actually been a little bit since I've played it. I've not touched it since, like, it was a solid month I was constantly playing this. And then I did everything in it, except for the stream. Anyways, I never came back here and got this. This is a bone scroll. Let's go back to the map and get rid of this. And then where they're at? They're over. Fleas are at the gate, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, that's still faster to go through the blasted lands. Work on the way. Rip muscle memory. I would not be surprised. So Thanksgiving was always going to be very weird for me this year, on account of, I don't know how to say, obvious reasons you'll know. It's not important to the context of the stream. But after that, those 3 days afterwards, were very not restful at all. I looked at my timesheet at the end of it, and over 3 days of Black Friday weekend, I worked 40 hours. Now, fortunately, one of those days was not so bad. it was only 10.5 hours. Unfortunately, that was because one of them was 16. Control image in general chat for your review, and Jesus Christ, my dude. Yeah, it's a little bit much. Fortunately, I'm gonna have some nice easy work for a couple days. I hadn't planned on it, but you know, there's a chance to go in, and it's that time of year where you know, usually you want to spend more money, so it helps to make a little bit more money. Okay, blasted steps. That's what I was gonna go to. But yeah, it was not technically for good cause, good cause, but it was at a good cause. Because Kennedy Krieger's Festival of Trees is very nice. I want to go to the right. I have a little bit of money. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. No need to worry about Grindel's inventory. It'll still be around in Act 3. I think. Ow. Okay, I already killed one of those. I thought so. So I'm being stupid. I can just. Alright, I killed you too. I forgot. That was a good reminder. I have Switch Crest. Oh, let's see. I need to double check with him, but I might have my character in a mostly good state for this other. Look at all the fleas we have here. So there's some good stuff here. I think I've already shown this off, but also you can. Oh, the fleas must already have done his bad. Alright, I only have 2 fleas left to get them. Reminds me, best part of Thanksgiving got to be around dogs. Oh, that is good. Get a dog again, so bad. Hopefully in a month or 2. Oh, Miss Hornet, I wonder at how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous. This gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching a journey once more, to find the space to stretch their wings. But from here, as the leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safer goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you ever encountered a place appropriate? Kind of doggo. It's not that it matters in terms of enjoyment labs. Always fun. I think a little bit bigger than some people are comfortable with. Admittedly, I love a large dog too. But I think my preference is like medium. Like in that like 25 to 45 to 50 range. Maybe a little bit more comfortable than what is in a lap, but still not so big that you could do that. Beagle is perfect size. I could get behind that. That's about what I'm thinking of. Maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, not on a lap, but they can be sweet. I already read this line. I have seen a place, Flea Master. A cave beyond the citadel. At the edge of some ancient docks. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore, free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I have seen throughout these fraught lands. That's it. It must be. Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. A true friend of Fleas you are, Miss Hornet. The place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Hell yeah. Marvelous. We Fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, before what we're about to see happens, remember that we know, canonically, Hornet loves fluff. Now, our new home is calling. We must travel. Our dog is a silver lab, but she doesn't jump as mountain, so she's weighing me down. That's good for a work dog. I will admit, I like mine to be a little bit on the boisterous side, even if they're big and heavy enough to really be an issue with that. But I do understand that is where the line is for most people with dogs, and I don't blame them for that. Look at all the fluff. Look at it. Fwa fwa. Cause as a golden lab, bit of a dumb but sweet. I don't know if a black lab smart for being timid. That seems about right for what I know. Golden labs are pretty close to the golden retriever line. Where's a bad word? I should get rid of that. I've just been too lazy to. And it is kind of a... It is a fun artifact of a different time.
What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farloom there could be no finer place to settle.
Just add more bad words, one for each game. Oh. Ooh. This was favorite too. See, I was... Ooh. Even for tabletops, that could be fun. Although Circus for Phoenix right too. Hey, it's okay. That gets to traumatize Katie for a little bit now. Months of not spoiling the fact that the Big Berry Circus comes back. Months. Oh, well, I guess I did maybe spoil it for you a little bit there, Captain. Although it already came up in an earlier one anyways. I'd like to hope that I finish that case next stream, but we'll see. I don't think so. You might. I don't remember. You've seen Regina. You're at least halfway through the case. George and I about mountains. Yeah. No, it's not like I said. I am glad the location suits Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates.
Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still I hope it meets to your satisfaction.
Tool pouch expanded. With this, we have our full tool pouch.
Have you met her yet? Our burly new companion, a Vogue, a fresh return from a long time spent tracking.
We have met, Flea Master. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. Yours was a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I am too bound by my own tasks to provide it for you.
Why, we would have never imposed so, and now, no matter. Her scent may be strong, and her tasteful brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan. So many lost fleas have made it here. Truly, I'd never dared to hope we could gather such a grand company. But still, there may be more out there in this wide world. But I wonder it would be if they too found their way to our fresh paradise.
Okay. Now that we're here anyways, we can just go get this flea. So let's leave the night... Oh, wait.
Patrolls last, have a free bones and Babu Sandy grain and stinking squelchy bag it was worth to endure. They claim such a home. It's time for us to celebrate. We don't have earned much more than you, Mr. Hornet. Raise your flask and drink what's heartily with us. The little fleas that like this place most of all. They are as much happy as I ever hear them.
Welcome back, my fierce one. No, that's not. For your travels, where did you? Oh no, I would dare take rosaries from such a treasured guest. Please use my spa carriage free of charge. Your crowd is only too happy to provide. Yeah, no, buddy. Vogue.
But not free. My learnings all up in scratch to your maps. Can give no more. Leave now, so you can save our food, or a caravan full and whole.
So, obviously, you need to get all the fleas. Although I do think we need to get back to. All right, before we go back to Biowater, I'm actually gonna. Oh wait, we can kill you now. No, no, no. Ow. I hate you. I hate you so much. Get teamed by tentacles. Always missing. I hate you. I'm dead. I feel like... Oh, so yeah, this counts as locking us in here. No, you what? I blame that on Witchcrest. I blame that legitimately on Witchcrest. Next band word would be Witch. I mean, it's still not as bad as Beast. Oh, we did get Swamp Squid, though. I mean, not Swamp Squid, Spit Squid. Having passed with a hollowed proboscis able to spit gobs of sizzling bile. To subsist on the sickly water in this fetid environment, it spits out the most toxic elements. Over generations, this former survival technique has turned into an effective hunting tool. Okay, I did the rest here. Okay. Nope, don't care. Like, I think with the silk bracelets, I'm... Not bracelet. God, what are they called? Silk speed anklets? Silk speed anklets. I would be faster than those guys, but I'm the same speed base. Which is, you know, still pretty good. Okay, we need to get out of here. I want to get out of here because I'm pretty sure... that we can actually find the quest line now. Because I think we were waiting on this level of the fleas for it to trigger. Because I've mentioned this before, the idea is, in a little narrative context, you know... Although maybe you need to have done enough to... for Hornet to be interested in doing this. Wayfarer, Silken Soul. Boy, I'm wishing for that bothersome bell ringer. That you reading this? Then head up top beside the shrine. Might be we two should have a little chat. Oh, I need to actually take it. Well, I don't need to take it. I think it would probably. This is how we do Act 3. Now that we've done that, let's go get these fleas. You don't need to finish the fleas beforehand. I want to do it mostly because it'll be easier to do something right away, which I like to do in Act 3. It's taking me way longer than I thought it would. Well, we have chatted for a little bit too, which is fine. We need to go get this flea. I always forget this flea because fuck Biowater. Alright. We need to go down. On... Not that one. Oh, I guess I can kill one of you too. Bloat roach, obese offshoot of muck roaches, born of the Citadel's exhaust smog. The winged roach's sagging stomach is filled with sizzling bile. Its form is absurd. Surely it should not be able to hold itself in the air. The noxious gases in its stomach must provide its levity. You would care to Conclave. That actually reminds me of how, Dandelion Dynasty books. No, I don't even want to fight you. He did... One of the interesting things of that book series, which ultimately I could appreciate, even though I never really came to like any of them too much. The dragons were actually giant herbivores. The idea was basically they took their methane and they stored it and they used it to fuel like their flight and their fire breaths and everything. I can't hate you, Flea, because you're cute. But why? Why? Be free. Alright, fuck actually leaving this place legitimately. I'm just gonna quit teleport. Oh, did I actually rest at a bench? I didn't rest at a bench. I'm still gonna be in Fleetopia. Dang it. I didn't rest at a very... That was stupid of... Well, okay. Actually, never mind. This is genius. I just did it too soon. Because we need to head back this way anyways. Ow. Plus, oh, not super great place to go through, but that's okay. Went too far. Oh my. I no wonder I miss ceiling stuff. Like how often like it's too dark to properly see stuff anyways. Yeah, fuck you guys. Very salty. Probably because I'm salty. Oh, I'm so happy you talked to us when we show up. Okay. Where's the other flea? It was... Oh, we need to do the coal chambers thing too. I can do that in a second. Other flea was... Oh, right. Over here in frickin' Warm Ways. Every time. Oh, I always forget that one. I usually also forget the one that's like right here. I happen to remember it for this one, but... Warm Ways... It's like off like here. There's like a little side path I missed doing. It'll be fastest to go to... Oh, you know what? I need to do this anyways. There's something else I forgot to do. I think. Or did I do it? No, I might have actually remembered to do this. Let me look at my tools. Oh, I forgot to do that too. Okay. Yeah, I did forget to do this. Okay. We need to go see our druid friend. Druid friend. You carry a sweet, precious smell with you. A fruit. Will you trade it for rosaries? The precious fruit. And oh, such fruit. Perfectly red, perfectly fragrant, perfectly round. Take what you have earned. Much rosaries. More? Yeah. Take it. Oh. The precious fruit. So precious. Perhaps now we have enough. For our work often begins, but never ends. Oh, the smell again. Stronger, stronger now. But still young yet. Listen to your sisters, little one, and grow. Oh, grow. Did they hurt you also? The visions, the stink. Nasty, horrible fruits. The pain. Enough berries. I need no more. For you, though. My one and only friend. My beloved. A reward. Your amulet. Let me transfuse. Yes. Your amulet's tears will flow stronger still. Druid's Eyes. Powerful amulet of protection formed from many moss berries. As the bearer takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into silk. Alright. Now we need to go to the warm. Ow. Ow. That was not the most effective way I could have done this. There we go. I already killed you guys, right? Yeah, I did. I can murder them anyways. It's good for the soul. No, it's not. That's actually a horrible thing to say. Or was this it? Yeah, it is. How did I freaking miss that? Okay. Do I have to kill either of you still? No, I don't need to kill you. What about you? I did need to kill you. Winged Pilgrim Bellbearer. Pilgrim endowed with large wings, carrying a brace of iron bells. On uneven terrain, their union of flight and range can prove a challenge, even for me. Alright, don't need to do that one. Need to do this one. I honestly cannot believe I freaking forgot this one again. Also, this poor flea. Leave them be. Don't touch flea, my. Alright, I believe with that, though, we can now do a cheeky little quick warp back to Fleetopia. Which, by the way, it's called Fleetopia now. I didn't comment on that when it popped up the first time. Fleetopia, great name. Accurate. It is now Fleetopia.
Oh, my dear friend, Miss Hornet. Look at how many of the lost fleas have come. It seems even the last few stragglers are now with us.
That is well, Flea Master. My travels through this land have been far and deep, yet at almost every reach I met the friendly, inquisitive presence of your kind. You fleas have an uncommon desire for adventure, which I find admirable, even if it is seldom matched by capability. Though I'm long accustomed to traveling alone, following your journey and sharing some part in its progress has been a warm thing.
Ah, I'm so happy to have you made, we fleas. I would be honored to bestow upon one final gift unto you, Miss Hornet, a treasure from Fleakind's glorious past. May it mark you forever as a friend to us all.
Egg of Flealilia, icon of the mythical Mother Flea, passed down from caravans of old, a symbol of protection and kinship. Increases the cost of silk skills while health is full.
You are welcome here always, Miss Hornet, a true friend of fleas. Stay as long as you care, rest and restore. The many fleas do so enjoy your company.
Alright. Now that we've done that, I have a couple things I still want to do. I should have just rested that bench to get the extra silk, but that's okay. I keep forgetting you. There's just the sheer incompetence of that moment just then. Oh man. I discovered when I was grinding their kills that, like, oh, the burn axe killing them didn't count. I was like, what? Blew my mind in the moment. I guess the downside of not streaming when I've done stuff like that, but we wouldn't be here if I hadn't, so. Let's see. What else do I need to do here? Call you forward. Set that bench. We have White Ward. Alright. I didn't forget about Rise Up Bug Dog. Oh. We have to do the good ending for her. I didn't do something over here. Originally that was because do you need double jump forward? And then I actually honestly forgot about it. But you do need to fight this boss. Which, spoilers, it's a boss. She's actually an important lore boss, but also she's a percentage of completion. So if you're going for that, you kind of need to do that. So what you do... Jump up there. Final movement ability is a vertical movement ability. I think I played coy about this, but I think at this point it's obvious enough to say it. Which makes that easier, but there's still a lot of things you can do with double jump. Penitent, first of the first, guilty of the sin of apostasy, penance by constriction, absolution denied. I always forget I have such massive reach with Witch Crest now. You don't seem too good, buddy. Half spawn of a distant land. Within this cage, my strength be boundless. First kingdom. It was a trick. We were tricked. First sinner. Ow. Dang it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I just... Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, you cheeky. Oh. So, kind of fun thing. I should let her, maybe. She actually heals, which is pretty neat. No, but there we go. Not that you believe it, right? Because, yeah, look at that. Ooh. You... Stop dodging my heal. I need to use it to heal. Are you broke, ma'am? Okay. We're in. We're in, maybe. Actually, legitimately, well, I shouldn't say anything right now, really. Okay, I thought I was gonna lose this fight, to be honest. I'm astonished I actually beat her first time in Witchcrest. I am very powerful for this fight, though. Anyways, time to eat you, bitch. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, game. Oh, right. I forgot. We got one of these little vision things from this, too. Can you actually do this without... Okay, I think you might actually need double jump for it, because otherwise you might be stuck in this bit. I wonder how I would feel... Oh, crap. If I had a vision quest and the vision quest demanded I do sick platforming. I mean, I guess I don't do as much natural platforming, so instead it would be like... Wait, what? Oh wait, no, I can just jump off here. I don't like have many applicable skills I use in real life that often. It would be like if it came up instead, but for Hornet, her life is just platforming and combat, so... Inspect. Your quest says stairs. I am demanding a refund. No, but it will have low ceilings. I would rather die. So she was called the first sinner. Said she was first of the first. And that seems to imply that the Weavers were actually... She called us daughters, called us divine. She lied. Found the silk skill Rune Rage. Leave runes of blazing silk upon enemies. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest menu of this menu. So the implication there is clearly that Grandmother Silk, as a godlike pale being, bestowed sapience and transformed the Weavers from the, what are they called? I have a journal entry for them, which Hornet even gave us a hint about their nature. Where are you guys? Come on, I know you're in here somewhere. I didn't go too far, did I? It can be easy to... No, because we Farlid dive right in Farlid. Small arachnid found many crevices and caves throughout Farloom. Something in their assault reminds me of my own skill, though their talents are born purely of instinct. My technique is formed from hard training. So the implication seems to be, oh, Grandmother Silk enlightened and transformed Farlids into Weavers. And it went from there. Before they tried to trick her and trap her away and stuff, or whatever they did, really. Alright, now that we've done that, I'm almost done with the busy work I had left. Called busy work. I mean, that was a boss fight, and the first center is a good boss fight. Makes me happy. Now we need to go to White Ward, which means I want to go back to the Grand Beltway. Oh, I see you dropping frames there, game. Don't do that. Now, to be clear with this, I kind of looked up these two locations. Because I looked to see what I was missing from my other play files. It's like, oh wait, these two. Where were they? And it's like, oh right, they were around there. We need to go to Coral Chambers. Man. Are we gonna get to the part I want to get to? It's already getting kind of later than I should be going for. As I said, like, it'll just be ironic, right? I'm doing busy work before I actually do it. It was really kind of... in a very productive stream, I could kind of hit, like... I need to murder any of you, right? I think I'd already murdered all of you. God damn. So glad the bugs found a use for a pneumatic tube system. We have learned that the Ventricas were supposedly very dangerous. I think the idea is, for any regular bugs, they would be dying doing this. Hornet is literally built different because she is a demigod bug, and thus she can survive it, but, you know. Oh, guy goes a long way doing this too. Ugh, that's annoying. That's fine. This freaking horror zone. With its horror music. That's the thing about bottled water, right? We were there for a second earlier. It's like the shittiest possible area, but it does have like kind of soothing music. Oh, we hear the zombie in the background now. That's fine. Oh, drapefly. Erratic flying pest that nests in rags and curtains. Like fabric somehow sprung to life, its pelt is perfectly matched to the rags it infests. Alright, so the trick here... Do I need to jump up from here? Oh, that's not going to be enough. Okay. Or maybe not. Well, I've done this before. I know I have. There we go. So, like, you need to actually, like, jump at the right height for that. Like, you need to get, like, your full double jump height, basically.
Why this pain? Please, remember my voice. To devote eternal, to serve beyond shell. Must we?
Oral commandment. This is actually probably one of the most important ones, really. So now we'll go back and just get out of here. Now that we've discovered what we need from this place. We'll go back to Bellheart. We'll turn these in real quick. And then... Oh, that reminds me, actually. Let's go back to the map. We don't need this anymore. I think that's it. I want to get to the thing. It's a mistake to go that way, but I'll be fine. Dead easy what I'm doing tomorrow anyways. Okay. Let's go back to Grand Bellway. Fortunately, the worst part we've already kind of discovered anyhow. Because technically to get to Act 3, this side quest involves getting through Bile Water in both a frustrating and clever turn of game design. Bile Water is kind of the biggest challenge of Act 2. And thus it gatekeeps you from Act 3, which is hard. It does a couple things that just make things way more challenging. Alright. Fuck, I forgot something else we have to do. Damn. That's gonna take me like 10 minutes. That's fine, we can do that. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Just take these. Yeah, go cool with that though. Okay. Bone scroll. Singed parchment containing a pilgrim scroll.
My dear companions, all are gone now, devoured, scorched, fallen to exhaustion, or worse, seduced by the haunting.
Cool commandment. Tattered decree of the citadel.
Hark, our voice grown hoarse, her shell fallen frail. You have been selected for duty most sacred. Become our light, our guide in darkness, that others worthy may climb to join the holy song.
So you know those little glowing silk flies we've seen throughout the game? They might be people. It turns out, the silk that's been growing in the bugs, once they're about to die, not being used to them, they could harvest it out of them and repurpose it to man their engines. You know, recycle. Alright, the final 2 relics we can't get until Act 3 anyways. But I forgot. I'm delivering Sunday making rest courier. We as much needing your help, yeah. Liquid lacquer. This one's 560, and we're gonna be able to see why in a little bit. As promised. A delivery deadly, dangerous, fiercely cold, for old bug up there that does need it much. Serves us all he does, so we serve back. A great test for you, Miss Courier. Most challenging challenges. The lacquer to bring this slush is lush. A hard carry even for the best. I have met this maker. His is a long service, worthy of respect. We'll be glad to aid his efforts. 3 hits. And we have to get all the way over there without fast travel. I believe the fastest way... I think what I like to do is I like to go most of the way we went before already, which is to go through Sinner's Road do kind of... Okay, so there's 100% completion that the game cares about. There's also doing all the things. And we have the memoriam that, like, tracks, like, the objects we've received. So this is kind of one of them. Now, just getting it is all you really need, but... liquid lacquer. Pale glaze used in the preparation and protection of bone masks. Delivered to Mask Maker on Mount Fae.